Hi guys, once again I have to be a Ravager apologist for this week's mutation because Abathur was criminally underrated in the tier list and it's Abathur is very top. I think he's S tier for this week's mutation, only behind the Haka, if behind the Haka. So as you can see, I am carrying the level 1 Mengsk over here. And okay, I think this guy is maybe part of the troll or something, but he was trying to fight, and I even asking him, "Are you sure you wanna play mutation level 1?" He said, I believe he replied with, "Do you wanna challenge?" And I was like, "Okay, because I'm Abathur, I know what I can do with Abathur, so it's okay. I could probably solo this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can solo this. I didn't, but this is pretty much hard carry, so I won the challenge. So okay, good luck, have fun. And the first thing you wanna do is Abathur, because we have Afraid of the Dark. By the way, if you have if you have shader settings above medium, you should lower them to medium or lower, because then all the explored parts of map will remain in fog of war instead of returning to pitch black. So do that. And now I am placing toxic nests on right beside each rock, and they actually had to be stuck with this rock, not further, because all structures provide 1 square of vision, except the primary structures, which provide a little bit more vision, so drones could actually see the minerals and be able to mine. So now I'm doing this and to provide vision, and now I will morph the spine. Okay, first I'm morphing spine over here to break the rocks, and now I'm morphing spine over here. And now you'll see that I don't have to look here. These toxicness provide vision. You can even do this for ally, but I want to be sure that I have enough toxics here, so this doesn't go south for me, you know. So I didn't, I was okay. If I'm hard carrying, I want to do my stuff and let ally clear his rocks. I mean, he can build bunkers too, so yeah. And now I'm, as you can see, this spine is now clearing the rock while I'm building, okay, I already have a roach, and I clear the rocks, and this spine will also for later be good thing to actually pick up all the stray units like broodlings and so, and also spines cannot be feared, so they're good for this. And I'm just waiting here with the roach. Now in normal brutal game I first go here, break this with another spine, and then get a roach here and get some biomass, lure them into some toxics from this bonus. But now it's kinda too tricky to do with all these mutations, impaired vision and the broodlings and the fear, so I'm just waiting here. Okay, so now I kill these 4 dudes with this one, which I deactivated, and then I actually deactivated this one too, so I kill all the broodlings with this, and that's pretty good, just 1 toxic nest for this. And now I will go lure. I didn't want to go lure these guys before I have some biomass, because if I have low HP roach, if it gets feared, it can be destroyed before the fear wears off, and that's not what I want, of course. So now I'm luring first these guys, and now the other dudes, the other 2. Okay, so what I forgot actually to do here is to immediately check the composition, because this is the trickiest composition of, if it's not Zerg. Okay, Zerg compositions can be tricky because Zerglings are fast and they kind of spread out, and also the air units can spread out, that they sometimes don't clump up like the other races units, so yeah, it's harder to kill them. But even devouring scourge can be problematic, like this is usually the easiest composition to fight. But I mean, not problematic, so you would like lose or something, but it can be more troublesome, and especially if your roach gets trapped by Zerglings and Broodlings, which happened to me once. I was able to break free with the toxic nest, but yeah, it wasn't a pleasant situation. But this composition is problematic for 2 reasons. First reason, you will see, okay, now I even forgot to collect this, probably because the second wave now arrived. I did, I think, collect this biomass later. Okay, so now I checked and I was like, oops, and I'm immediately pulling 2 workers, but should have done this like at least 5 or 6 seconds earlier. Because you need, because yeah, this is the problem. Like, I honestly don't know why Phoenix have energy, because their graviton wind is only cooldown based. You see that they are not spending energy on anything, so I don't know why Phoenixes have energy. Amon Phoenixes, like in versus mode, obviously Phoenixes use energy to lift stuff. Here they just cool down, which is 30-second cooldown. So this will and it lasts for 10 seconds. So one Phoenix lifts the roach, and in 10 seconds it expires. Then the second one will lift. In 10 seconds it will expire again. And if I had this earlier, it would give enough time while they are busy with this to actually kill them. But now, see, this is still on cooldown, so it cannot lift my roach again. So and all the ground units are dead. So Phoenix are not. Attack waves tend to stick together. So this Phoenix has nobody to wait anymore. Broodlings don't count, of course. So it just proceeds to the temple, and these guys didn't have time to kill it. So pay attention to that. Okay, the thing, luckily Ally has some stuff behind. It would deal some damage to temple eventually when I get the Brutalist, I would kill it, but okay, that we saved the full temple health for now. For now. Okay, I'm getting, by the way, now I will expand. As you can see, the expansion is cleared. And I'm expanding. Already have this saturation over here. You need 4 workers here for optimal mining because it's fire gas. Now when I have a Brutalist, it's really good. Okay, I borrow 1 roach because so I can freely F2 without like spreading biomass between these 2 roaches. I want this one to get 100 first and get the second Brutalist, of course. Okay, I should have killed all of these guys with yeah. But okay, I killed most of them, so with toxicness, because you of course you get 50% more biomass with the toxic skills. Okay, so now we have what? Oh no, hybrid is already dead. Okay, so this is the last wave. Now I just wait for Thrasher, which will come in 8 minutes 15 seconds. Thrasher goes down. Thrasher should also spawn broodlings, by the way, as you can see, and as you can see, I don't even have the third Brutalist yet. So in normally I would either deep tunnel here and spawn camp. Okay, against air, spawn camping doesn't help much against air stuff. So if it was ground, I would probably do it, but or I would go just at least I would go here, clear these cannons and clear the base so they don't rebuild. So later when you have to push in, you don't deal with enemy defenses over here. But in this mutation I want to do it because I don't want these cannons to do a lot of damage to Brutalist, and then you have a low HP Brutalist in kind of unpleasant situation now when I don't have a lot of Ravagers yet, and when I don't have a lot of biomass yet. So yeah, if you lose Brutalist early, it can be pretty complicated. So that's why I'm not endangering my Brutalist by clearing these cannons. I'm just I just did kill the Thrasher, and now I'm proceeding to defend. Okay, this is ground hybrid, meaning that the first wave will come from both sides. Okay, so now I already have Ravagers. Okay, by the way, I can get the production. So I'm finishing my deep tunnel, and I already have a bloated bile, and now I started my potent bile. So those are 3 critical upgrades that you need for your Ravagers. And yeah, as you can see, they are very efficient. So this is one thing where they are good on this map, because for now, if I went for if enemy is Grant, you might kind of want to go for Vipers, because Vipers, you know, you can blinding cloud, and then enemies cannot attack you, so you can't even get feared. So, but for Vipers are very expensive units. And they could pretty much easily die to Phoenix. Like if I go now in this kind of situation when you have air, you might want to go Devourers instead, because Devourers are good against air. They do splash damage. But for that, you need a Spire, and you need Greater Spire, that's 400 gas. Then you need to make mutas, like mutas are 100 gas too. You may want to go to Leviathans first. For that you also need the Greater Spire, but you need a Spire and the mutas. And that's pretty much gas heavy, even if you go P0, which you should if you want to go air. But yeah, and then more to Devourer. Like that. Also, these things are yeah, very expensive, and also Ravagers are even more efficient than Devourers or Leviathans, and they are the most efficient units in low biomass conditions. And they also, like on this map in particular, when you have these narrow corridors when enemies clump up, that's the one reason. So biles are really effective, especially against air units, because they'll deal with potent bile. They'll do 100 damage in the radius that equals the radius of orbital strike, and they're even better because orbital strikes deal 100 damage only to like armored units, and they do 50 to non-armored. Corrosive bile deal 100 to everything, and this is the other reason why you should go Ravagers, because now I fought here and now I have to help ally. If I went air, there is no way air units can come from here to here in 1 second, which Ravagers can, because they have deep tunnel ability. That's why that's also the critical ability for them. Okay, and you can see these. I killed them very fast, and now I can walk back on my side and meet these guys before they can attack my base. And deep tunnel cooldown is only 30 seconds, so it's pretty good. Not 10 seconds like Brutalist, but it's also pretty good. Okay, I hate this when they fly over me like this, so this was the first damage to the temple, but okay, I mean, I was like, okay, my level is 11 on, we will probably not save the temple full health, but I was pretty confident that we can win this pretty comfortably. Okay, and now I have to go back again, so yeah, deep tunnel again, and go here. That's especially when you're like over here and then you have to deep tunnel here. Like there is air units will take like a minute or so to get there, and there are also like things like this, like air blockers, so enemy air units can get stuck. See, there are a lot of these things that can block the air units, so it can be pretty annoying and unpleasant. And Ravagers can be where you need them to be. That's another crucial benefit on this map for Ravagers. Okay, now this time I did. Okay, now I will kind of fight these guys now. Now I lost quite a few workers over here, but no biggie. I can rebuild. I already have stashed pretty nice amount of resources. I'm getting +1. I later get the Queen upgrade too, because and pressurized glands too. And no, the pressurized glands is not so much important, but I kind of I like it to have it, because later you float a lot of minerals. Because how I play Abathur, I like to have I rarely max out with Abathur. I like to have fewer Ravagers that are better biomass than have a whole bunch of them that are on low biomass. Okay, now I need to collect this biomass, and now I'm gonna go help ally over here. So ally is level 1, so he pretty much cannot have rank 3 on his Royal Guard. And he also cannot upgrade his... I think he can upgrade to anti-air. I'm not sure actually what can he do on level 1, but this is pretty much all he can do. He doesn't even have Earth Splitters on level 1, so pretty much all can he do. He made tanks, he'll make some Sky Furies later, and yeah, bunkers full of dudes and this. So this is pretty much all he can do, like camp with these things. And he was... okay, Principal Proletariat. Yeah, I think it's good choice, because yeah, I think it's a good choice, because at least you have cheaper this Royal Guard, which can help a bit. And they can also get, like, this tank wouldn't be rank 2, I think, if he was not Principal Proletariat. Okay, now, only now I get the third Brutalist, but as you can see, even without 3 Brutalists, I was pretty comfortable so far. So at 1345, the Thresher appears, so I need to deep tunnel here. Now this is the ground enemy, the ground hybrid, so if it's ground hybrid, that means that there will not be a Thrasher. Well, it's not kind of Thrasher guards, but they spawn when the Thrasher spawn a little bit earlier, actually I think here. So when you fight the Thrasher, they will also come here. But instead you have additional wave from this side after the hybrid wave. So now when I kill this thing, then I can again deep tunnel back over here. Okay, the Ravagers I think still on cooldown, so now a deep tunnel just to actually collect the biomass, which is also pretty good. And now we will have hybrid first, because it's yes, we have hybrid first because we have ground hybrid, so we will the hybrid wave first, and then the droplets, and then Thrasher. Otherwise, it's air hybrid. It would be the first the two drops over here, then the Thrasher, and then the hybrid. So I go over here to meet them actually before they can lift the ground units, and before they can go across. Everything deep tunnel except the queens. Poor queens cannot keep up because they cannot deep tunnel, unfortunately. But I don't need them kinda here. I mean, I kill everything over here, and I even managed to clear this nexus and kill these workers so they don't rebuild. And now I'm here just in time to deal with the first drop. Okay, how am I didn't not check. Okay, I already have +3, as you can see. Now I'm just getting armor upgrades. +3 attack is done. All the critical upgrades are done, so that's it. Pretty cheap. You only need the bile upgrades. You need deep tunnel, pressure glands. I do it, but it's not so critical. And yes, the queen upgrade for more healing. And that's the thing. LI is building these things now, and after the second warping, 15 seconds later, there will be a Thrasher over here. Okay, so this is the second reason why this is the tricky composition. Because I believe I'm adding overlords. Do I have the... Okay, now I'm getting upgrades for the speed, and I already made 2 overseers, because yeah, otherwise you don't need with if you go Ravagers, you can easily bile down cloaked and borrowed units without being able to see them. But yeah, Tempests do a lot of damage, but they can also be killed pretty fast. Oracles too, but their damage is not the problem. Their stasis traps are problem. Now I deep tunnel directly into a stasis trap, and that's like 15 seconds. Okay, in versus mode I think it's a lot longer stasis, but also for 15 seconds in co-op it's a pretty long time. Luckily this is just Thrasher here. If it was the attack wave, I could have been in trouble, because just Brutalists won't be able to deal with it. Okay, second stasis got these two. And now I'm going for bonus, because I know now I have time. So never rush bonuses on this map. It's best to do bonus after you clear this Thrasher, because that's the time window you have. And now, okay, more stasis. And now I have to go here to clear this, and the enemies will probably come here. So this is the only way where you never know where they will come from. They either come from the sides or from the south over here. So this one came just here in just appropriate time, because I have to clear these buildings anyway, so I can bile down everything all together, and that's what I'm actually doing. And as you can see, no problems here. Like I can... At least I know that there will be also the wave that spawns, I think, 10 or 15 seconds later on the other side. But I have time to kind of kill these things. And I was even like, okay, did I kill everything here? So I even went back here. And yeah, good that I did, because there were 2 workers here that could rebuild. And now I'm just deep tunneling here. So from here to here, a unit that has to fly or walk, I think it takes at least 40 seconds to get over here. This wave, boom, I'm here. Deep tunnel Brutalists, deep tunnel Ravagers, and I'm here, so that's it. And there is another thing, and did I say, and I think I forgot, I wanted to say something else which is also a benefit of having Ravagers. But, okay, now this wave, no, I actually did deep tunnel all the way back. Okay, so this is the ground hybrid situation. Okay, now I'm kinda biling. But I realized, okay, Ella is destroyed here. He has Zerg, but Zerg is not enough. And I lost also, I think, some overlords over here, so I had to deep tunnel back. So I'm pretty much helping Ella with every wave. Okay, he has some Sky Furies, which is okay. But then again, these are all light units. Sky Furies have a bonus against Massive. They're good against Tempest, so yeah, I'm helping over here too. And I also am building hatcheries over here to provide vision. Now, this is good. If it would be actually better if we had air hybrid, and it is because it would be, instead of these drops, it would be with this wave that come from the south. It would be Thrasher here. So when you deal with this, okay, I would have to deal with this wave from the north. Then, but then there would be no south wave here, to just be Thrasher. So then my plan was like, okay, I mean, it would work if it would be like just side waves, because these hatcheries would kind of stall the enemies and provide some vision. So I would go over here and stall the Thrasher too. With help a little bit, I would get some toxic nests over here. And I would just quickly kill this Thrasher plus the escort, and then the deep tunnel on this side before Thrasher can hurt the temple. But this time, okay, her temple is already kind of hurt, so we can't save its full health anymore. So yeah, now I have to actually go south because there was no Thrasher. It's this second type of the spawn. So now we have these Tempests over here. You can see Tempests are biled down easily, pretty fast. I even killed these things, and now I think I will deep tunnel just in time here, yeah, to kill these guys, kill the Phoenix, kill the Thrasher. Okay, the other Thrasher is of course trashing the temple because there is nothing to contest it, but I was able to kill these things pretty fast, and now I can actually deep tunnel. Okay, I actually didn't realize the Tempests are already here, otherwise I would probably deep tunnel here to help Ella with these Tempests. But I think he was able to deal with them. Okay, there is a stasis trap again. I mean, you cannot tactical, overseers don't have tactical jump, so I mean, there is no point in, there is no way to avoid these stasis traps. Okay, Ella is kinda dealing with these Tempests, but did I help with them? Okay, no, I'm actually fighting now the hybrid wave. I stayed here and I already killed the hybrid wave. Okay, unfortunately these guys were probably feared, so they got left behind. They didn't deep tunnel, so I think I lost all of them, but I have enough, as you can see. I have enough. Okay, Ella eventually dealt with his Tempests, but now, yeah, now I'm getting here to help with the last wave because I already killed. Okay, no, last wave actually now spawning my side. Because I thought, okay, for this point now we are fine here. I think I can get this bonus. And again, Ravagers are also pretty good, biling down bonus fast, and I did it just in time to get here. Okay, I lost some workers, but I don't need them anymore. Look at my resources, like I'm on 94 supply and I'm comfortable on 94 supply. So, like, you see, with most commanders, like if you're on 94 supply late game, you're in trouble, but with Abathur, it's fine. I'm not even spending, not even making more stuff. I mean, some of these Ravagers are not even fully biomass, so it's fine. And I lost a few full biomass one though, but then again, look at this. I have, what? We don't have, do we have time? Okay, I have to remove the production, yeah? Right. Yeah, I have to remove the production to see the timer. So you can see 25 seconds left, and there is still one bonus to do. But, okay. But this goes down very fast. These guys are still on cooldown for deep tunnel over here, but it will just be available now. So Brutalist here. And 10 seconds to go. I just deep tunnel these Ravagers. There are only 15 of them. Okay, these guys are again caught in the stasis trap. But then again, 3 Brutalists and 15 Ravagers are enough to kill this in 10 seconds. Actually, in 8 seconds. So yeah, 2 seconds before the end. Was able to boil down this bonus. And that's it. There are just some few stray units over here. Maybe Broodlings. And that's it. GG. I was able to hard carry ally pretty much. Swarm Host also have a deep tunnel, but they are not really good on Temple of the Past. They are not good in choked out positions because locusts don't kill stuff fast anyways, and then they just drop behind each other. And also hybrid arena units sometimes just fly over you and attack the temple, so Ravagers deal with them a lot more efficient. So yeah, that's it. Let me check the other. Let me check the statistics. And yeah, the other thing is, of course, you have the Brutalist credit. If you go air, if you even don't have even Queen, then you lose a Brutalist, and you don't have a unit which will become Brutalist. If you have a spare Roach, then you just waste 100 biomass on Roach, and if you never lose a Brutalist, then you have that Roach whole game. That's actually, it's not very impactful, because Roaches sometimes they can be good, but rarely. Like Roaches, you just waste 100 biomass on that Roach. Okay, yeah, let's see the other stats. You can see this was pretty much hard carry. Okay, I did 22%. That's kind of have like maybe 3.5 times. Yeah, 3.5 times his kills, and I also did all the bonuses, so it was pretty good carry. I lost 11 Ravagers, so I did lose one Brutalist. I don't remember where, but as you can see, 58%. If it was a ground composition, then it would be probably more in favor of Brutalist. I mean, probably they wouldn't have more kills than Ravagers. As you can see, Toxicness didn't do much because it was air comp. But most toxic skills, I think, were actually the Broodlings. And the Ravager also killed a lot of Broodlings, because like one of bile hits kills the unit, and then second bile hits like split second later and kill the Broodlings that unit spawns. So yeah, it's a pretty efficient way. So almost all the mutations, if you play Abathur on this map, you go Tunneling Horror and go Ravagers, because yeah, Ravagers are very efficient. They are high damage output unit. They are the most efficient Abathur's unit in low biomass conditions, and they are also mobile because they can deep tunnel every 30 seconds, and on this map it's very, very important. Thanks for watching this, guys. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and watch my other videos too.